Erwin Penland connected with Clemson in 1986. The reason behind that connection, a man named Joe Erwin. Erwin graduated from the university in 1979 and returned to work in his hometown of Greenville at Leslie Advertising Firm. Erwin was then recruited by a national advertising firm in New York. While in New York, Erwin thrived, becoming the copywriter for John Madden's broadcast campaign for Quincy's Family Steakhouse, a client of Erwin's firm. After marrying his wife Gretchen in 1984, she joined him in New York City, working at another agency. After 2 years in New York, the couple missed their home in Greenville and, with friend Alan Bosworth, began discussing the possibility of opening their own firm in Greenville. Together, in 1986, they purchased Penland Advertising and renamed it Erwin Penland. Since beginning in a tiny office with only a handful of employees, Erwin Penland has come a very long way. The company now has almost 400 employees in 2 different offices in Greenville and New York. It has clients such as Verizon, Denny's, and Dunkin' Donuts, and is considered one of the biggest firms in the Southeast. With all of this success, Erwin wanted to give back to the school that gave him so much. So, on December 12, 2012, Erwin and his wife Gretchen donated $1.05 million to the school. The money would not only go towards the remodeling of 2 classrooms into the Erwin Center, but would also be used to fund courses for students to take. There are currently 4 classes taught at Clemson with the goal of expanding to 6 by the beginning of the fall 2015 semester. These classes are taught by Erwin Penland employees or people who have a great deal of experience in the advertising business. The main motivation behind Erwin's donation and the center go much farther than just Tiger Pride. Longtime Erwin Penland employee and now advertising agency owner Andy Mendelson was named the executive director of the center and also teaches one of the classes. He explained some of the main motivations the Erwins and the company had behind this massive project.
Well, the purpose of the Erwin Center was really to help students who are interested in marketing and advertising communications get a real life feel for what it's for the business, particularly advertising. That's why most of the people who teach the courses are either in the business or were in the business very, very recently. It's why we try to bring in real existing clients for you to get a feel for and to actually present to, so that you can get a taste for the real world of it. There's nothing wrong with professors and learning kind of the fundamentals in a textbook. That's certainly important and necessary. But I think when you combine that with the power of real life, dealing with real advertising people, hearing real stories, presenting to real clients, working on real projects, you have a better sense of, first of all, whether or not you're actually interested in pursuing a career there. But also, I think you learn more. I think you learn more by having a little bit of kind of the theory and a little bit of the reality of the real world. I think that's a great combination for people to kind of learn from.
This donation has already benefited students even though the actual center was only officially opened in October of 2014. The classes strengthened Clemson's communications department and awakened an interest in advertising throughout the school. As a student in the Erwin Penland branding class this past semester, we were given the opportunity to present ideas to Denny's employees along with the people who work on the Denny's advertising account at Erwin Penland. This is only one of the many unique opportunities that the center will provide to students. With new technology and experienced teachers to guide the way, there is no limit to the effect that the center can have on Clemson and its students. From Clemson University, Hank Sproul, Clemson News Now.